My dear management aspirants, I would like to tell you a few things. I know that you know that, but still I want to repeat it for your betterment. World has never gone through such incident. I think in my lifetime we have not seen such kind of pandemic which has come in the name of COVID-19. All of us has gone through that. We have lost many of us in terms of human life. We realized that the countries whom we were thinking that are developed countries also were not untouched by this. They also felt their own set of challenges in order to deal with COVID-19. India also faced the same challenges as the rest of the world has. While we think about higher education, while we think about specifically in terms of management education, this brings to us a lot of insight along with this health hazards. The insight is that it was mapped in that way that anybody who's doing a management program is made for the industry, and when you say industry, it has certain sectors and certain type of job profiles. It was also a eye opener for all of us that when you talk about industry, when you talk about jobs, when you talk about performance, when you talk about all these aspects of the industrial performance, you will also realize that it brought an eye opener to us, saying that nothing is permanent, anything can be changed at any point of time, and a small virus, which we call it small, now it is big, a small virus from any part of the world can destroy the rest of the world. And when you talk about destroying rest of the world, it cannot only destroy the lives, it destroys the motivation, it destroys the existence of the human, it destroys everything which a people can think. And from last 2.5 years, since we have heard about this COVID-19 and we have experienced, I am sure, including me, all of us, rethought on our life not less than 100 times. Every day, every evening is like we feel happy that we are alive today because we have lost so many near and dear ones. While we are talking about this, it has also impacted management education. Some of you who wanted to do management education postponed it because of financial reasons, because of life hazards, because of threats of life, because of movement, because of lockdown, etc., etc. When we are saying also, it gave a good time to us to think, do we really need to do a management program? Do we really need to invest a management program? You must have gone through so many online certification program, you must have gone through Coursera, you must have gone through other MOOC platform, you must have gone through a lot of courses which are offered by Government of India in order to support the learning system during pandemic. But I am sure all of you must have realized doing a certification program online and being physically present at the campus to do a full-time residential program has a lot of difference. Yes, it is sure that we cannot avoid getting digitized, we cannot avoid online certification program, but yes, the time has come when we have to find out a blended mix of both of this. We cannot be completely online, we cannot be completely offline. In order to maximize the learning, we will have to have a blended mix. However, when we talk about pandemic, and you think of becoming a corporate citizen, because all of us need a job. Initially, we need a job to have some money. Initially, we look for job for as a payment. We look for job as a salary. We look for job as what we get in return from the industry. But when you grow in the organization, when you go from first level of manager to second level of manager, and from second level of manager to third level, when you move to middle level and top level, then you realized money actually doesn't matter. Money doesn't matter because there are a lot which is beyond money, which you have to do every day, and in your decision, the rest of the people working in the organization, their livelihood depends. So when pandemic came, many industry had a challenge of whether to save life or save business, whether to be profitable or be moderately profitable and take care of the employees. Employees were the first priority for many organizations, and profit was the first priority for many organizations. That is where each one of us realized how culture in the organization differs. Now, when I talk about all these things, why I am talking about all these things? I know that there will be so many people out there who are listening to me, would be interested in doing a management program, but are confused to take admission in which college, will be confused in order to understand whether it is worth paying more money and doing a degree which can be done online. They will be confused in order to understand whether the industry will give them promotion based on Coursera certification, or do they need to go for a full-time education of postgraduate diploma in business management or a management master's in business administration. Yes, you are right. You are supposed to be confused because you are making a very, very vital decision of your life. While you are making a very vital decision of life, you also need to understand that management program cannot be replaced by either. It has to be a blended one. While you are choosing an organization, what are the things you should keep in mind? Because you are going to be a part of Industrial 4th Revolution. Not only Industrial 4th Revolution, this pandemic has also given you a sense of uncertainty. So you do not know what is coming up in the business tomorrow. The way the martech organizations, the way the fintech organizations, the way the HR tech organizations, the way edutech organizations are coming up, you do not know how this business environment will be, how the businesses will be, and what kind of skills will be needed. So when we do not know the future, what is the best we can do? When we don't know the future, the best is that we take our present decision consciously. And while you are talking about taking a present decision consciously, you are supposed to look into few factors before you choose which institute you are supposed to join in terms of doing your higher education and management program. First, please look into the details of the faculty members, because faculty is an important aspect of any business school. If the faculty is good, they will make sure that learning happens. They will make sure that all the infrastructure, all the inputs are collated, brought to you in the classroom, such that you can be a very good manager when you join a corporate. Second, you should look into where you will get an opportunity to understand the realistic problem. Now, if you go to a business school where the industrial connect of that business school is not so good, you will never come to know what exactly is happening in the industry, and that is where when you go out of the classroom, you feel that, oh, theory and practice are different. No, my dear friends, theory and practice are not different. It's only the scale of implementation which differs while you go and implement. But theories are developed from the practices, and practices are developed from the theories. And that is why it is not that they are different. But then how will you come to know that whether they are different or not? You will come to know only when you join a business school which has very good industrial connect. Unless you join a business school with an industrial connect, I am sure you will spend some money, but the learning outcome for which you are desiring for will not happen. Second, sometimes you may also think how much to invest. Should I invest a limited amount to get this degree, or should I spend more money to get this degree? Both of this depends upon what is your objective. If your objective is to only get a degree, then your choice. But if you really want to be a very good corporate citizen and you want to develop yourself in terms of business management and manager, you need to invest in those organizations where the industry connect, the curriculum, the alumni connect, the richness of the alumni, the type of industrial exposure they give it to you should be the priority of your choice. Unless you have clarity on all these things, you will make mistakes in your decision. Please remember, in life you will not get another chance to do your MBA program. In life you will not get another chance to do your PGDM program. This is the crucial time you should take a very wise decision. In that aspects, I would say that if you want to become a good corporate citizen, KIAMS can be one of your top choices. It is up to you, but our appeal to all of you will be, choose the business school which has a difference. Don't choose a business school which has no difference. And while you are talking about difference, it is not about the scale, it is not about the advertisement, it is not even the rankings which they get. It is about what core values they are, who are the promoters of the business school, what type of faculty they have. We request you to kindly look into all those kind of things such that the core purpose of a management program is served and the periphery of management program is secondary. Now many times what happens is people are attracted with low fees. Many times it happens that people are attracted with nearness of the location. Many times it happens that people are attracted by cities, etc., etc. But my suggestion to all of you will be that when you are choosing a business school, you are not choosing a business school. You are choosing your career. You are choosing your life. You are choosing a way of life. And while you are talking about that, I would say take a wise decision and be very firm on your decision such that you get a good life. Thank you.